Around 200 people are meeting this week in the Czech Republic to discuss the upcoming Synod on Synodality. The meetings are focused on the Church in Europe. Delegates are considering the challenges and possibilities of the global gathering of bishops held next year at the Vatican. Joining us now from Prague, Czech Republic, is Anna Diouf, EWTN Germany journalist and delegate at the Continental Assembly of the Synod. Anna, great to be with you. Can you tell us more about this continental stage and how the sessions are structured?
Yeah, thanks for having me. Just to give an impression of the dimension of this meeting for the continental stage of the Synod, there are more than 200 delegates present in Prague, 156 delegates of the Bishops' Conferences of Europe, and 44 delegates appointed directly by the CCEE, which is the Council of the European Bishops' Conferences. 390 delegates are participating via Zoom. 45 countries are present, and we work in 5 languages. And so you can imagine the diversity is immense. We have countries where Catholicism is state religion. There are others where Catholics are a tiny minority among a majority of Orthodox or Protestant Christians, or even among a Muslim majority, as in Turkey. So we see a whole lot of topics coming up. And the conference consists of sessions with all the delegates, where statements are delivered and the countries have reported on their respective situations. And then there are working groups which work in smaller groups of 13 or 14 delegates on the questions asked by the document for the continental stage. This is the preparatory document of the Synod.
And Anna, what about the next steps? What will they be between now and when the Synod starts in October?
So tomorrow, the final document of the Assembly will be presented, or at least a draft. I think it will be kind of complemented later or finished later, but we get an idea of this final document. Then on Saturday, the bishops will present their own document, so they won't touch the document of the Assembly, but they will present a comment on it. And then we are waiting for the other documents of the other 7 continental assemblies, each of which will present their own document, and those will be collected and synthesized, and then this will be the instrumentum laboris for October, and this will be published in June.
And I'm curious, how can we contextualize this meeting with the German synodal process?
Well, it's a difficult question. I think we cannot compare those two ways of dealing with synodality. The method chosen for the continental stage is the spiritual conversation, which means it evolves around listening. Today, the moderator said in a very, very beautiful way, it's a path from the I to the we to the you. So we start with our own perceptions, then we seek for the perceptions which are common to everyone or to us all, and then we are looking for the Holy Spirit in the midst of what we have discussed. And this method protects the whole process from being instrumentalized. And the German process is very much using methods of the parliamentary and the political process. And so also the language is much more violent, sometimes at the border of hostility, which doesn't happen here. And the mutual respect for each other and the knowledge of love, mutual love and affection being the foundation of this whole process of being together in this church and being on this path together is much deeper, whereas in Germany it's sometimes hardly or not at all perceptible.
Well, Anna, thank you so much for this report. We appreciate it. Anna Diouf, EWTN Germany journalist and delegate at the Continental Assembly of the Synod. Thank you again.